A lot of epigenetic and functional medicine doctors will say that elevated histamine levels are due to a Tau deficiency. I mean, no, elevated histamine is not due to a Tau deficiency. Elevated histamine is due to an excessive pathogenic load in the body. When the bad microbes in the body become more motile, that triggers the immune system to respond. When the immune system responds, it responds by producing histamine. So other doctors might say, well, you may have eaten something that's high in histamine. You may have eaten an egg or a lot of spinach or something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, you should be able to eat a carton of eggs and a pound of spinach and walk away and feel fine if your pathogenic load is low. If you have an elevated pathogenic load, then it only takes a little bit of histamine or something to feed the elevated pathogenic load in the body to tip the histamine levels over to where we have an excessive histamine response. Get on board with these dietary modifications. Start opening up the detox pathways with S-acetylglutathione. Start taking these full spectrum antimicrobial herbs to go after all categories of bad microbes. And let's start detoxing and get your microbial pathogenic load under control. When you stop feeding the pathogens, then their motility goes way down. When their motility goes way down, the immune system doesn't have to respond excessively. When the immune system doesn't have to respond, it doesn't have to secrete more histamine. And when it doesn't have to secrete more histamine, then we can relax. We may have an excessive histamine level in the body already, but we keep that tipping point under control. And as we detox and as we kill off the bad microbes, our symptoms continue to decrease. The headaches, the brain fog, short-term memory loss, the inability to find your words, the chronic sinusitis, the watery or dry eyes, the ear pain, the difficulty swallowing, the anxiety, the shortness of breath, the angina, heart-like pains, the dull achy pains over the area of the left chest, the costochondritis-like pains, the skin rashes, and the bloating, the cramping, the pain, the inflammation, things like this, they start to lessen themselves and we start to have more energy. And then before we know it, we can become symptom free. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you become symptom free. This is how you put the disease process behind you. It's not by taking Dow, it's by getting on board with perfected dietary modifications. Look them up on trilliumhealthsolutions.com. I created them, and the reason why I know this is because I went through this. I was riding the ridge of life and death. And so my dietary modifications open up the detox pathways with S-acetylglutathione, as well as start going after your microbial load. This is how to reduce histamine levels, put it behind you so you don't have to face it anymore. All right, give me a call or shoot me an email if you have any questions. If you would like to talk, have a consultation, that's what I do. I help people get their life back. Over and out. God bless and Happy New Year.